live on YouTube. Okay, we are joined today to watch It's a Wonderful Life by Ciela Knox. Ooh. Ciela, introduce yourself. You've
Howdy,
technically never
everyone.
been on this channel before. Technically.
Yes, technically. Howdy, everyone. I'm Sheila Knox, and I am a cute and funny crow VTuber. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch. I'm still currently having my original model being worked on, but as of right now, this is an adorable, customizable, and I hope you guys like her.
Ooh. Yeah. And you have not seen this movie, you said before.
I have never seen this movie before. My husband says it's really good though.
Oh, yeah, it is. You got a bunch of cynics who always like complain about the savings and loan, but I've literally watched this movie multiple times with a CFO, and I've never once heard actual people who have like degrees in accounting and whatnot care about the saving and loan. They always go like, "Oh, he's giving bad loans and whatnot." And it's like, don't worry about it. Ooh. But this is a fun movie. It's a movie about appreciating life, appreciating the people who appreciate you. It's good. I don't want to spoil too much though. Chat, it sounds like you're ready to go. We're a little bit behind, but that's because, it's a VTuber collab. What is it without technical difficulties? But we're
Yes, we
gonna.
love scuff.
Normally, we have like 15 minutes where we like talk before the movie, but we had the scuff instead. It's fine. So let me explain to chat how we're going to do this. I'm gonna reset the movie because I was just making sure. Firstly, actually, I'm going to ask Knox, is the audio coming through in the movie for you?
Let's see, let me go ahead and yes it is.
Okay. Okay. So,
Ah,
how
yes,
this is
Liberty
going to
Films.
go, chat, those who've been here before, but I'll explain for those who haven't. I'm going to do a countdown. I'm going to hit go live for the first about minute for the credit sequence of the film. I'll have the visual representation of the film up. But once the like actual footage of the movie proper starts playing, that's copyright. That's dangerous. It's getting taken down. And for those who come later, there'll be a clock, so you can pick up. Or if your recording has a problem, you can just go by the time on the stopwatch. So, are you ready, Knox?
Oh, I can't be any more ready.
Okay.
All right.
Let me do a test real quick. This isn't starting. This is me doing a test. Okay. Let's wait for it to reset. Okay. So, we're going to start in chat, have it up. We're going to start in 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Might be a half second off because I forgot to say we're going on 0. My bad. Look at this storybook opening.
I love those kind of openings for like
Well,
all sorts of movies. They're always just so cool.
it's actually pretty important to the story because
Ooh.
there's actually some diegetic parts of this movie where you're watching the movie with somebody else in parts of it. But I'm not going to
Ooh.
spoil that too much. You knew a Nox, says Opus, played Final Fantasy, I think that's 14 together. He was a very cool and very nice person.
No, I don't. I've never really played Final Fantasy 14. Well, when I have, I've done it on my own. I haven't really streamed it or played it with anyone else.
I'm gonna have to turn the audio down. Or maybe I need to check your audio. Your audio seems like it's coming through fine. I think I just have the movie audio a little too high. And with that, we are now in Bedford Falls, and we have to take away the watch example.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Uh, I love those. I love the old-fashioned snow where you can very tell that's not snow, but it
Oh
looks
yeah.
good enough. That's like lake effect snow. But to be fair, I think Bedford Falls might be in lake effect region. Those are like inch-wide snowflakes. I always wondered at this part if depicting a godly being as a cosmos inspired the Futurama episode where Bender encounters like a godlike entity who's a cosmos. Man's dumb as hell.
They're
Oh,
like
looks like.
they're like this man is dumber than a bag of potatoes.
Oh, hey, look, Stream Elements got censored by YouTube again.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, is it in Ohio? No wonder it's such a hopeless fucking place.
That's rough, buddy.
It depends where you are in Ohio. It gets like pre-lake effect because the air currents don't usually go the other way, but you can still get moisture from the lakes affecting really close to the coastline. But you want that true lake effect snow, you need to go like Buffalo and like New York. You need to go to the other side of Lake Erie. I always thought Bedford Falls was in New York. I've never paid enough attention, I guess. Oh. Bedford Falls is inspired by Seneca Falls, New York. And that is so ghetto. Sledding on shovels is some of the most ghetto shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. 300 inches of snow a year in Tug Hill
Oh,
Plateau. Jesus Christ.
well, I remember
Hmm?
when I was a kid, we'd use the trash can lids around here.
Oh my god. That's a step up at least in shovels.
Yeah.
At least you can fit on a trash can lid as a kid. Ooh, even Syracuse has gotten 300 inches. Damn. What I learned is it just sucks to live in New York. You either live in downstate New York and you have to deal with, Manhattan, or you live in upstate New York and you just have to deal with winter. It's a shit.
Meanwhile, here, it's like we get the four phases of hell.
What a gentleman. Help me down. Bitch, I don't know you. what a what a ladies' man. This man relates to Quark from the Avatar movies so hard.
No.
Yep. This movie gets dark quick.
Jeez. We went from whimsy la-di-da-di-da to
Da-da-da-da.
dead.
They're like, your son's dead.
That's just heartbreaking.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's like it really makes you contextualize just how, you know,
But
different things were back then.
then he just noticed that he accidentally filled the pills with poison. Find it. I saw a post on Twitter that said George Bailey would be the type of person to like okay a 50-year loan. When that's literally the kind of thing that the antagonist of this movie is gonna do, which you're about to meet. Mr. Potter. Oh, this dude teleported. He was on the other side. He teleported now. Punch Mr. Potter. He's a very punchable man. Well, Mr. Potter would absolutely okay 50-year loans just so he could have people in debt for as long as possible.
Jeez.
Yeah. This is fucking immediately heartbreaking again.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
heartbreaking. Oh.
it doesn't stop, man.
Also agreed, Opus. Vote to punch Mr. Potter, absolutely.
I love this actor's voice. You could never have today an actor with a voice like this. You can't have those like silly, unusual voices anymore. That was gifted to him by the guy he stopped from poisoning a kid.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. It's a little bit of setup though. It shows how he's
Oh
touched the
yeah.
life of a person, which is gonna be
Mhm,
a bit of a theme throughout this movie.
mhm.
Ooh. It establishes the theme of just like that's the first setup and payoff, but we're gonna see them throughout the film. Ooh, what's that? I think that was a newspaper to like date it. I think that was like Roosevelt wins the election or something. Well, no, this is before the Depression, so Roosevelt's not
Yo!
in office yet. Maybe that was. Ooh,
Oh,
what
she
year is
pretty.
it right now? Oh yeah, she a floozy. Yeah, this guy. Okay, move. Why don't horns sound like that no more? I'd give anything for a horn to go awooga.
No, that is a car mod I need to get. Mhm.
They fucking. I do like old movies where they like we want to make a dirty joke here, but we're not allowed. You can buy aftermarket horn modules that do go awooga. That's true. But I don't know if there in some places there's also like road ordinances, so it might not be legal. He just sexually assaulted his fucking help. It was a different time.
Mhm.
Gunner's throwing a fit out there. I'm sorry if you can hear the barking. Mr. Potter is just Scrooge without a redemption arc, effectively. Ooh. I thought the help was leading the way. No. I was like, wait a minute, how'd she get back over there? How'd she get back into the kitchen? Very wrong. What do you think they're eating? This indistinct, like, movie food.
Greens.
You think it's greens? I
It
think it's
look.
greens.
It looks like it might be greens or French style green beans.
It
I'm
might
going
be.
with greens.
I thought maybe pulled pork, but I think you might be right. Ooh!
Dang.
Your family can afford help. How the hell did you have to go sledding on a shovel? They did not have sleds back then? Utica Greens, says Opus.
You'll tickle greens.
Maybe.
Probably. That or something like collard greens.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. I think Unica greens are basically collard greens with cherry peppers. Ooh. Oh, Utica, New York. So probably, actually, that makes it more likely. Uh, the floozy. He just does not give a damn. Hmm. Something is loading and I don't know what, and that is concerning. This is a loading wheel next to my mouse.
Dang.
Fucking 5'4" dude that's got his girl taken by the 6'2" man. Damn. Doesn't matter what time period you're in. Doesn't matter what decade. Oh, there's the year.
Mhm.
Yeah, back when dancing was this. In the good old days. We just have a stroke from the legs down. From the waist down. Get off the stage. You can't dance. Go away. Oof. Oh, lordy. Some of the whitest dancing I've ever seen.
Oh, that's just malicious.
Did you know that
That's
there's also
awful.
sharks in the pool? Oh, this is a hell of a high school to have a fucking enclosed pool like a gym like this.
They're just having fun.
Yeah,
Everyone's just like, "You
is
know what?
enjoying
What the hell?
youth.
Why not?"
Oh, there they go jumping in the pool again. I just saw that. If you can't beat them, join them.
Exactly.
Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Legal? Fuck time.
No.
Just just old enough for the censors. Gotta be a good shot nowadays. I like the implication that there's no more glass. Good aim. The most womanly wish of them all. To crush his dreams.
It's just like, it's like, what the heck?
This dude. This fucking. Fucking. This dude. Fucking ruining my voyeurism. What?
Oh,
Fine. She dissolved like the moonbeams. Wait a minute. Can't get to my ma. He was gonna ask her to tell her what the wish was. Still in mourning even after all this time. That's what the black stripe on his arm means. Such a piece of shit. Yeah. So that statement shows that they do give out responsible loans. Oh, he does personal business. He knows his customers. The crow. Oh, look! You related?
It's me. I co-starred.
You've never seen the movie, but you were in it.
I must have a bad memory. Oof.
That's a good brother, though. Doesn't look like he aged a day. That's a good aging man. Man likes planes, trains, and automobiles. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, but Bailey realizes the implications of it.
Wait, what?
Yep, and that confirms his suspicion.
uh,
A wife means he has other commitments. So he's still chained to the building and loan. But he a good man. He ain't gonna let his own desires outstrip his brother's. Do I have popcorn? I do have popcorn. Glass factory in Buffalo should have been Toledo. Glass capital of America. Ooh. That's how you know it's not gonna be a good job. It's a waste. It's like getting a steel job in Miami. Who gives a fuck? That's Miami, Ohio. Did you know that there's a Miami, Ohio?
I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. There is, though. Ooh, that's some bad hat hair. Corning is in New York, though. Mm.
Oh yes, back when smoking was considered healthy and trendy. Recommended by most
Corning makes
doctors.
all sorts of stuff. Opus. Oh no, smoking is healthy. You won't get cancer until you're 70. Then you will get cancer. It'll be pretty bad. But up until then, good run. Toledo and glass is like Detroit and automobiles. It's just like they invested in one thing and they're just like, this is all we got. It's like Pittsburgh. We got steel. You wanna like, maybe diversify your portfolio? No. No, that sounds smart. Fuck that.
And then here, let's see, what industry we got? Vineyards and crackheads. Mostly crackheads.
Midwest now has rust and also drug addicts. Get out of here, you bastard. Now he know where he want to go. No, he don't know where he want to go. The floozy. When you share your autism with your crush. Wasn't worth it. She doesn't like 40K. She's not worth it, boys. She likes 40K. That's a good one. Calm down, and he broke it. Small towns, best towns. He doesn't remember. Hello, guys. Find your seat. You can join along with the time. We're watching the 2-hour, 10-minute version. So there's plenty of time in the movie left to go. But you're gonna have your own copy, sadly. Literally me. Literally me. fucking put a bell on that man. Smeller. Sniffer. Women love it when you do that. And with that one comment, he's pretty much brought employment again to like half the town. What a Casanova.
He's like, scandalous.
Yeah. Oh my god. It looks like it's raining. Oh, it is raining. I thought that was I thought the rain effect was just from them throwing all the rice or whatever. I always forget, is it Black Monday or Black Tuesday? Ooh. The lesson here is never get married on the first or second day of the week. Oh, look at that, 10.
Uh-oh.
Like how this scene does with its
He's so
quietness.
oblivious.
He doesn't know what's happening because nobody saw this coming
Mhm.
when it
Wait,
happened.
this was at the was when the
This
stock
is the
market
start of the
crashed,
Great
right?
Depression.
Oh my god.
This is the stock crash that like led into it. All you can take with you is what you've given away. Fucking timing. No, I won't. This was actually a big problem at the time where there would be people who would not have monopolies but just own every part of the businesses in small towns. Ooh.
Yeah, that was very, very common in coal mining territory.
Yeah. And that's partly why the what is it? The Athens, Tennessee revolution happened. Ooh.
Oh, I haven't
So
heard of that
that
one.
was more machine politics, but it was born from the same like issue of just local overreach. Fucking bastard. That guy is an asshole, but also it shows that there's always gonna be that one guy. $2 to their name. What a hell of a honeymoon. Isn't it romantic? This house in New England probably would cost you $2 million today. In and this would be considered good condition.
People be like, I know what I want. I mean, or I know what I got. And then it's like $300 million.
Yeah, this is prime real estate. Nobody, but then BlackRock gonna swoop in and be like, I can pay it. Sure.
Yep.
That kind of shit never works in real life, but you love to see it. I miss when live action movies were willing to do Looney Tune shit like that and be like, you'd believe it. You want to believe it. Like, half the town just voyeurs. You got these guys. You got the old guy from like the scene when like they were gonna kiss. When the one floozy, when he was saying like we could go on a hike to the floozy, then like half the town was like again voyeuring. They were like, "What they gonna do?"
What I can say is I can verify small towns are very nosy.
Is okay. I live a house over from you, so why shouldn't I know everything that's happening in your life all the time? You don't live a house over from you. You live on the other side of town. Might as well be the same thing. Open up, buddy. Good slapstick. Mamma mia pizzeria. You take your security goat with you places. Ooh, your therapy goat.
Emotional support goat.
Mm-hmm. I miss when houses were allowed to look different from one another. Like you could tell they were designed by the same people, but like they weren't just the same house over and over again. I hate like neighborhoods built in the 90s and forward are like the worst thing to ever happen.
Mm,
Ooh, where all the homes just look like the same damn house. They're all like beige or like some kind of off-white.
I know.
Young. Oh god. Drive on down to Florida back when like the speed limit was 40 because that's as fast as your car could go. Oh my god, that's gonna take like a week just to get to Florida back in this day and age from New York. Ugh. I want to move this, but it won't let me. I want to move the timer, but it won't let me move it. It keeps locking into position on OBS. Ooh, fucking has the other people's chair at a lower position. Ooh,
Symbolism.
yeah. It just shows how petty he is, because he ain't got no legs. Ooh. So he has to spend all his day looking up at people, so this is the one place he gets to look down on people, literally. You just can't help yourself, can you, Mr. Potter? Jesus Christ. Remember when like 45 a week was a good living wage?
I'm trying to remember how much my grandmother said my great grandfather made back in the day as a farmer.
Oh my god.
I think it was like at most a quarter a week.
Jesus. Fucking inflation.
Well, that's not nice.
I'm a little
He just don't
confused. I
like,
mean, this is 1946. He could have used a slur and gotten away with it.
oh yeah,
Garlic eaters. You know what he wanted to call them.
oh yeah. Don't do it, George. It's a trick. It's a trap.
Temptation.
Yep.
$20,000. How many weeks are in a year? 52. Jesus Christ, that is like nearly $400 a week. That is effectively like 10 times his salary a week. Closer to like 8, but still. 8 or 9 times his salary a week. That's crazy. I just work for the man, guy. Ooh, he he pays me $5 a week, guy. Like what are you talking about? That's such a tiny mattress. No, I think it's a little more romantic to have a small mattress. Ooh, you always have to be together then. Imagine your romantic song is Buffalo Girl. Ooh, that's for the ceiling light. I was like, why is there just a cord in the middle of this shot?
It's not an answer.
Uh-huh. I mean, the writers hadn't decided yet. They're just like whatever the casting. Ooh, ooh. Oh, so this is like before ultrasound. Ain't no way you know how. Ooh, ain't no way back then you know what your kid's sex was. They'd have methods, but. Oh, Mary, you need to slow down. That's some real war footage. That is some real people dying.
Ooh.
Ain't no air raids happening in fucking New York. I know, like why it's done, but by the time we entered the war, Germany didn't even have a fleet to think about invading America. Oh, that was a weird sound. There you
Oh.
are again. Oh, never mind. Did they pay you for the second you were on screen? No, gonna fly her home in a train. Motherfuckers with the IRS. Kind of weird to think about the fact that this and like a lot of other Christmas movies actually take place on Christmas Eve, if you think about it. There are some weird cuts at this point in the film where they just kind of cut in the middle of scenes and it's really obvious. It's happening earlier in the movie, but it wasn't like that. Oh,
Dude straight up shit talked him.
yeah, but did you notice what he did?
What?
He
What?
gave him the money when he folded the paper. When he folded the newspaper and gave it back, he gave him the
Oh.
money. Fucking idiot. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
The floozy. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yep. on all the days. And I'd ask, who does an audit on ooh, on Christmas Eve? But then I remember, yeah, accountants do. On all those animals. That tree has way too much tinsel on it. It's gonna like collapse under its own weight.
Oh, yeah. Also, here's something fun for you. Did you
Huh?
know that originally tinsel, like the icicles
Yeah.
that they put on Christmas trees, had lead in them?
Not surprised. I'm surprised. I'm more
Yeah.
surprised they didn't have
That's why it's
mercury in them.
illegal to have those. And mind you, it is like really good. They're so much better in terms of like working with than modern like icicles. But if you
Yeah.
squish them up, it's like it becomes like a almost like a putty.
Well, I bet because lead's real soft and whatnot. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
back in the old days where it's just like, what is this? A harmful chemical? We'll just throw it on our trees. We'll throw it in our food. Now we're like, what is this? Fucking like red dye
You're
45.
giving your
We're
dad
throwing in
lead
our food. Have a good
poisoning.
time. We've learned nothing. We're like, lead, that's not poisonous enough. We need like stuff that'll give us cancer, not just stuff that'll like kill us, okay? I want to die painfully, bro. Welcome, man. Lead, like those toxic lead used to be banned in oil and fuel. Pretty much. We're like, oh, dude, we have all this runoff from like oil, which is highly poisonous. We should make plastic out of that and then put all of our food in that like plastic containers. What's the worst that could happen? Now we all have microplastic in our testicles and our titties. Turns out it was a bad idea. Ooh, got microplastics in our brains. Oof. Literally me. Got a bad day. Now I need to be only negative thoughts. Knox, how do you spell frankincense?
Frankenstein?
No, frankincense.
Frankincense.
Should have just spelled Frankenstein. What pedals? Very. Ooh. You know what? They could have more kids. At least 6 more. Live the Mormon life. Do that Mormon grind.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to fire. Literally fucking me. Literally me when I forget to eat breakfast. Ooh, only with me there's a few more slurs, but that's neither here nor there. There we go. He's doom scrolling on Twitter. This really is like the 1940s version of doom scrolling, isn't it? I need to go on the boards of 4chan and say some awful things. I need to let this off my chest. A lot of companies just don't care about human rights. Big example, Nestle, yeah. Ooh, they don't care. I mean, that's why there's a Food and Health Administration in America, because it's just like, yeah, we'll just put like rat turds in our food, and the FDA came along and was like, hold up. You can only have a certain amount of rat turds in your food. Thank you, federal government. What's this? There's arsenic in your food? That's okay, provided it's not too much arsenic. Why don't we just have like no arsenic? FDA looks at you and goes like, what the fuck? No arsenic in the food? Nah, that's stupid. You're stupid. Ooh, used to grow up when Nestle was actually small town with a Nestle factory. Isn't Nestle's headquarters? It's in the Midwest, isn't it? It's in Indiana. Between it's in Indiana, north of Yorktown, if I remember correctly. Until it closed in the 90s. Ugh. Thing is, a lot of those factories that they reopened today, there'd be so many people who'd be willing to work for them. Ooh. The myth that you could just get rid of the factories and then it's just like, oh, people would just like find new jobs. Didn't fucking happen. It's just like this movie where they bring the factory back to the town and the town does better because of it. A 100,000 jobs by today's standards? Ooh. Oh, 100K jobs by. Okay. I was like, that's a lot of jobs for a factory. No, 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 you mean pay. Ooh. That is good. That's fucking excellent factory work. Ooh. But now you can pretty much just like go with de facto slave labor on the other side of the world. And even though you have to ship it across the Pacific or the Atlantic, you have to ship it from the other side of the world. It's still cheaper because it's effectively slave labor. It's insane.
Yep.
Ooh, good work. Also, people always act like factory work is somehow like demeaning or bad, and it's like, no, it's not. It's just you're filling a part of like that society needs. Society needs farmers, manufacturers, and whatnot. And people are like, no, that's a job we should look down on. It's like, it is a good job. Well, it provides for your family, and you give back to society by giving society what it wants. You have several family members who retired from Nestle. These guys are good foils for one another. Because again, you just have Bailey, who's the businessman who's smaller, but he cares about the local economy. He cares about the local people. So his business doesn't grow as well. But then you have the exploitative Mr. Potter. We really see it here. Mr. Bailey would have helped Mr. Potter despite all the evil he's done. But Mr. Potter's like, I'm gonna stick the knife in and twist it. What do you expect from a Swiss company that no one gives any for the human rights? Nestle himself is a rabbit. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Where Nestle was like, nah, water should be like, water is a commodity, but like he said it in like a really like dystopian way. Ooh. He said it like the water guilds of Dune. Like he sounded like he'd be one of the water guilds of Dune. I forgot about that. I think increasingly a useful metric to measure society is how well one utilizes people who might not have all that much ambition. No coincidence with, well, yeah, it's the factory jobs leaving. What it does is it cuts the working population. Who, like we call it lower class, but like I feel like that's not even a fair description. That's it's working class, not lower class, and they work and they work like everyone else. They work hard and do good work. It's okay to be like satisfied just doing a working job, working for your family. And it's not really that they don't have ambition. Like my grandfather was working class, but he always was like doing a different job, moving from job to job to provide for his family the best he could. But he couldn't be an accountant. He couldn't be like, some higher anything higher than a truck driver or somebody working in a factory. So it's not even necessarily a lack of ambition, it's just a lack of reach. Some people max out either because how they were raised or who they are at a certain level. And really keeping those jobs in the country is really a service to everyone. It's a service to everyone. It's a service to the country because they can produce their own goods, and it's a service to the people who can't code, who can't do that shit. We'll get into socioeconomics, car crash.
Oh my gosh.
Let's crash into a new topic. They didn't have. That was nearly me, like the first snowfall of this year. Ooh. always kind of crazy to me how like resilient and fragile trees are. Because that crash might have killed that tree. Oh, here it comes. Tractors with lugs prohibited. He's gonna jump.
He's at his lowest point in life.
The only thing he has left is his life insurance. Do a flip! But if he dies and it looks like an accident, his family will get the life insurance and they won't, and nobody has to go to jail. I love Clarence. He's a pirate. Fucking kooky ass dude. Oh. It's like either some blasphemy's happening or he's telling the truth. I don't want to be here. I got some I got some sins I need to take care of. And it starts doing the Tom Cruise, help me, help you. And it's also a very materialist outlook to say worth more dead than alive. So December 1946. I'm gonna do inflation real quick. They say this is the most autistic thing I do. I go to an inflation calculator whenever I hear a date and a monetary amount. $8,000. $8,000 in 1946, December 1946, is today $120,000. That is insane. That's not very convincing, Clarence, when you say it like that. I'm not crazy. Oh, he's so. This dude. Oh, his clothes are filled
Oh,
with newspapers so he can stay warm, or as warm as he can. Okay, wait a minute. If you literally have your name on the bar, why are you offended by people calling you Nick? You're not. You don't know me. How dare you call me Nick? What does it say on the bar? Nick's. Fuck. Petals. Because Zuzu was never born. He's Calvin McAllister. Gonna be home alone. Just realized that if you want to become the Sith in Star Wars, you actually have to uh cho- have to be chosen. The end didn't go through by a Sith Lord and be groomed until they turn you to the dark side. Kinda, pretty much. Like back in the old Republic era, you could just sign up to become a Sith, and it's all cool. But then a guy named Darth Bane came along, and he was like, "No, no, no, no. We're gonna have be more selective with it." Ooh. And after that, it was like, it wasn't that you get to request to be a Sith Lord; it's that a Sith Lord decides you get to become one. I'm gonna put your hand on the shoulder of a child and go like, "You're gonna go great places. I'm gonna ruin your life." I'm gonna be your only friend, so you learn the lesson that you have no friends. 320 Sycamore. These bats, he said his name was Bruce Wayne or something. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. And when you become a Sith Lord, it's just more awful. You have to live in the shadows, always have awareness that you are that your apprentice or Jedi could kill you and you couldn't and you couldn't eat normal or even drunk yourself. Get yourself drunk. You can take some liberties. It depends. But you do have to keep a low profile. And but you believe in the cause. You're like, yeah, one day this child that I'm grooming is gonna kill me because that's gonna mean he's stronger than me. That's how I'm gonna prove, my methodology. Until you become Palpatine and you just go like, I'm the end of this. I am the conclusion of the rule of two. I am that guy. And then Darth Vader's like, I'm gonna kill you. You know what? I'm gonna be the first Sith whose apprentice doesn't kill him. Darth Vader, are you sure about that? Okay. They expanded the cemetery. He said the thing. She's an old maid. She's 27 and never married. Fuck. Fuck. Remember when 25 was hag territory? Jesus Christ. There's even inflation among the hag ages. Oh my god. Fuck the police! And this begins his thugnificent arc. The moment of silence when the wind dies down. For General Grievous, it depends if you count. If a cyborg is a clanker, he is. But he's a cyborg. Ooh. But then again, if he's a clanker, also Motoko Kusanagi's a clanker. Hold up this part of the movie. Hello, Pepper. He's so happy to be alive. Look at this dude.
All right.
Bijou, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. I didn't know Bijou was in this movie. Hold up. Mr. Potter! Mr. Potter! Mr. Potter! That was a movie theater. Her family must own it. She must own the movie theater. They just play You're So Skibbity on loop in the theater. It's one of the most successful movie theaters in the nation. I love the confusion on everyone's face.
That was a toy gun. That was his son's toy gun. I noticed the gun in his suit pocket, in his jacket pocket, and I was like, wait a minute. Why the fuck does he have that? Ooh, where'd it go? It must have fallen out. But in his right suit, in his right jacket pocket, he had a toy revolver. I do like that. The guy who says another run on the bank was the guy who took out like the $260. So this is him paying it back effectively. It's such a wholesome scene. In Star Wars, droids are just ethical slaves. They don't have free will, so it's okay that they don't have rights. Ooh, oh, this scene. Yeah, being a droid in Star Wars is pretty bad.
Mhm. I love how this dude's always like, hee haw.
Yeah, I like that because it's just like even here he's just like I gotta be an asshole. Hee haw. It's in my brand. I gotta do it. You really don't. I need to. I need to be that guy because I am that guy. Imagine being such a good person that the local IRS or state, whatever, the auditor, it gives you money. He's like, you know what, you good people. The government gives you money. That's how good of a person you are. Ooh. The first Knights of the Old Republic is good from what I've played, and I've only heard good things about it. Ooh. The second one was like rushed and incomplete. Ooh. But the first one made by BioWare is considered a classic game, and from what I've played, it is really fun. It just takes a while to beat it on stream. And the second one was made by Obsidian, and it took a little bit longer. It didn't have as much time to cook, so like many Obsidian games, it's a little half baked and it's like considered a classic, but it's also known to be rushed. Clarence got his wings!
Yay!
It's a good movie. Ooh. Normally we do a little bit more joking during movies and we talk a lot more for movies, but it was Knox's first viewing, and also it's my favorite Christmas movie, so there's this moments where I just want to watch it myself. But thank you for joining us. That's my favorite Christmas movie. What did you think, Knox?
That was like really good. Like,
Yeah.
I was not expecting that, and it's very nice. They don't make movies like they used to anymore.
Uh, it's a genuine classic. It has a lot of themes from like it's a timeless story is what it is.
Oh yeah.
It's very much. I say this every time I like talk about it, but it's like a modern Job. It is a man who loses everything, and then he has to ask himself why, and like why are we here? What are we doing? The credits are done. Holy shit! Also, this is a movie back when credits were like a minute long. I forgot about that. Whenever we're doing Star Wars Battlefront, I'm not sure. What is this? Oh, this is like a little documentary? Why is there no sound? It's a little documentary, but there's no sound. That's weird. Oh, that's because I muted it. Why is there no sound? Oh, I muted it. You guys can't see it. Another video started playing from the Blu-ray. Were there any parts in particular that you liked?
Let's see. For myself, okay, I'll be honest, I liked where it's just like he kind of comes to the realization, hey yo, I want to put a ring on this woman.
Oh yeah. I love that scene how he's saying it to himself and he's just like, no, I don't want to be tied down and whatnot, but then his like emotions show through and he just kisses her. Ooh. I want to go see the world and I don't want to be tied down, and he just is shaking her. Ooh. It's a good romantic scene.
It is, yeah.
What did you think of Clarence?
Clarence is best boy.
Clarence is so sweet. He's just a sweet little thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who the actor is because it's just an old movie, but they did a good job with casting him. Even though he's like this old guy, he just radiates he radiates old innocence perfectly, that actor.
Oh yeah.
When Star Wars Battlefront, we have done a Star Wars Battlefront stream, but that was long ago. We could do another one. Ooh. Chat, how did you like the movie actually, chat? Were there any scenes that you liked in particular? Ooh. But oh goodness, I'm gonna look for a place to send chat off to though, because it was a bit of a longer movie, but also it's a little late. But I'm very happy you joined us, Knox. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions for where to send chat while I'm looking? Oh, like
I could have swore I saw Edda live, but
Edda.
Let's see.
Edda has a weird schedule this week, so Edda might be alive. Alive. She is alive, but is she live? You liked it better than you remember? I must have been in a bad mood the first time I saw it. I remember it being much darker. Ooh. I do. You know what? Yeah, I do need to link to Knox. Because at the end of stream
mine
is
is
when
gonna
I
be.
do that.
Yeah, my link. You can find me at.
And I'll also link on the Discord. But let me link to Knox's channel.
Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, of course. And on Twitter, you can find me at Ciela Knox.
Spelled just like her YouTube.
Yes.
But that is Knox's channel. And then
you can find me at Twitch with the same. It's just Ciela Knox, and then same thing goes for Kick, of course. Yeah. I'm trying to diversify my platforms.
Yeah, she's on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube.
Yes. My rig is still currently in progress, so it might be some time before I get to stream that, and I'm moving state, so of course that's going to take some time, and I don't know how the internet's going to be, considering I'm moving to a more, let's say, not as well-off state.
Ooh.
So it is known to have iffy internet.
you don't need to go into too much detail for it because
Okay, yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
yeah. I hope that move goes well. Ooh. And also for chat, if you want to watch another stream, I'm gonna link you to Seki Gemma? He's a gem VTuber, so I think it'd be Seki Gemma. Ooh. But he's watching Christmas fails if you want to watch that. And for Twitch, let me see where I can send you on Twitch. Ooh, and I really need to get that extension downloaded for Twitch so I can actually see what my actual viewership is.
Mhm. You could do no, this is just a recommendation.
Yeah.
Razorwind VT. He's pretty chill.
Oh, Razorwind's right here. I can send him to I'm gonna link to Razorwind because I don't have the actual numbers for my viewership right now.
Okay.
Because Twitch just lies to me.
Oh yeah, Twitch is just.
But there you
It's
go.
like they break everything.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Well, since they were like, oh, we won't count bots anymore, what that means is that they just don't count people anymore. So you can have like 5 to 10 people just won't be might not be counted. You might have 5 to 10 people in your chat and they just won't be counted because they're lurking or something. It's awful. But what's excellent is Christmas, and I'm happy you guys were able to join us for this Festivus special of It's a Wonderful Life. If you want to watch more, you can go to Razorwind on Twitch, or you can go to my brain just malfunctioned hard. You can check it. You can check out Sekijima on YouTube. And please do go follow Ciela on YouTube as well, which is the first link. Is there anything you'd like to say before the final sign off? Thanks, gang. You're welcome.
Well, I'll say this. Of course, thank you for having me, Merrick. And I hope you all enjoyed the movie, of course. And you all have a wonderful Merry Christmas.
And I'll put all of our links on the Discord. So you guys have a Merry Christmas. We'll be back on Saturday actually because the watch along of the special watch along of Star Wars Christmas special had to be moved to Saturday. It's still gonna be 8 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah. It just didn't work in the schedule, so it just had to be moved. But we're gonna be back on Saturday now. So I hope you guys have a good Christmas Eve, Christmas, and Boxing Day if you're in Canada or Britain, because that's the day when the employers give them their stuff. In America, we just give our employees stuff on I say we as though I have employees. I ain't got shit, but you just give that shit on Christmas Eve. But bye everyone.
Bye.